So in this next video, let's start by finishing up saving the projectile. So we're gonna rename this that we did SM projectile because that's the static mesh for it. And let's go ahead and as if you remember, we did like a drone folder here on this assets subfolder. So let's go ahead and do one that is basically gonna be called projectile here. So on this projectile, let's make sure we move our static mesh projectile there. So let's go to the generated folder and move that into the projectile folder, right? Let me make sure if I moved it. Okay, so you can drag and drop into projectile. Move, yeah, you have to choose move here. Okay, so then you're gonna have the folder with the static mesh projectile. And similar to how we did for the drone, we are gonna go ahead and create a material for this projectile as well. Okay, so in the projectile folder, okay, we have our static mesh, but the static mesh, as you can see, doesn't really have a material right now. Then that's what we're gonna make sure we set up. So next to this static mesh, let's go ahead and create a new material, call it projectile. And now let's go ahead on that material and set up how exactly we wanna make it look. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by creating you're gonna look for this node right here, one that is called, constant 3 vector, this one right here. What this node is basically a node used to set a specific color. Uh, and then that vector coordinate as a result we connect it on the base projectile node. Okay, so first let's set the color that we're gonna choose. So you can double click on this area here, and then what you can do, you can just drag both of these bars upwards. You're gonna get like a red intense color. Click OK. Then that will be the color for our material. And now what you wanna do is that you are gonna connect it, but connect it to the one that says emissive color. Okay. So this emissive color is gonna make it so that it's the color that we're choosing, but then also like a glowing effect. So we wanna make this projectile kind of like glow as well. So that's why we're choosing emissive color instead of, let's say, base color. Okay, so now that that's done, make sure you apply and save, right? And then let's make sure that material is applied. So you're gonna go to the static mesh projectile, and then we are gonna go here and choose that material that we just did. So look for projectile in the options here. And then as you can see, that is what we want. That's the red glowing projectile. So as you can see here, it's the projectile itself. But the thing is, right now, we cannot really see the glowing effect that we're trying to get because there's like a lot of light going on. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna go ahead and grab this whole floor foundation and basically duplicate it. And that duplicated floor, you're gonna bring it up uh, so that you can create like some sort of uh, dark room effect. Okay, so move it upward until it looks a little bit dark. Something like this is fine. And you can adjust your drone and everything if you have to, but have something similar to me pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna move my drone here a little bit upwards and down. But then the whole point of what I was trying to show is that now our projectile in fact is glowing better. You can see how now it has a glowing effect, but this glowing effect can be even better. So what we're gonna do, go to the material again, And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna multiply the effect of this glowing that we're trying to achieve. So basically, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna close this connection for now and instead connect this to what is called a multiply node. And this is just gonna multiply the effect of this by whatever number you give. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 100 and then connect this to the emissive color. So basically what we're doing here is just the properties of the glowing effect. We're multiplying by 100, then setting it. So apply and save. And now as you can see, it is much more glowy. So this is what we want to get, this kind of like laser beam effect. So now we have properly created our projectile and set the correct material for our project.